I'm a senior manager in a manufacturing firm. This particular morning, 21st December it was, I was making some phone calls to members of my team to wish them a happy Christmas. My last call was to Jasmine. After the usual well-wishing, Jasmine said, "So glad you called. I wanted to speak to you and particularly to thank you. If it wasn't for you and the support you've shown me this year, I wouldn't be alive today." I can feel the tears welling up inside me as I recall this conversation. Jasmine's story is one of perseverance through tough times, a story of good days and difficult days, of sickness and health, a story of lows and highs. Over the years, I've prayed for Jasmine now and again, but never in a way that would have prepared me for what God was about to do. Jasmine had joined our team about 4 years prior. She made an excellent start. But as time went by, it became apparent that she had a legacy of quite significant health issues. Bewilderingly, no one could work out what lay at the root of it all. Her capacity to meet her objectives diminished. She began to take time off sick very quickly. She was off work about as much time as she was at work. But with support from the company health team, her own GP and the local hospital, in time, she was able to come back to us. We set up a phased return and then eventually back working full time. Case closed. Except it wasn't. Just 3 months later, I received a text to say that Jasmine was once again struggling with emotional health and seeking counselling support. By early March, she deteriorated so badly to the point where her own GP refused to let her leave his surgery until the mental health crisis team got involved. Well, at this point, I took some further actions. Firstly, I ensured our company HR and occupational health teams provided support she needed in addition to that she was already getting from the NHS. Secondly, I insisted that Jasmine text me every day so I knew that at least she was okay. And thirdly, my prayers got a whole lot more specific. Yet, even with all of this, I was still somewhat taken aback when just about 5 weeks later, Jasmine texted me to say she'd started attending her local village church. Imagine my surprise. Just a few weeks later, she sent me another text to say she'd joined a local house group, a life group. God had clearly intervened both marvelously and spectacularly. Jasmine's turnaround was so dramatic that after just a month, she was discharged back into the care of her local GP, and within 2 months, back at work, happier than ever. Case closed again. That autumn, Jasmine developed a small in-house application for our team. It was a great piece of work. It helped us reduce our operating costs in a section of our job, as well as improve our accuracy in that area. I arranged for her to present her work to the head of department. That went really well. The application had clear potential elsewhere in the business. I was asked if I would release her on secondment so she could work on this with other teams. Naturally, I was thrilled for her and so amazed yet again that God had saved Jasmine not just from harm, but now opening doors for her to prosper her professionally. I've become aware, thanks to God's direct interventions and the prompting of the Holy Spirit guiding me in word and speech and actions over the months and years, that Jasmine is now stronger, she's more capable, and she's ready to step into the next adventure. She's alive, both physically and spiritually. I've been her manager, yes, but in a way also her pastor. When I told her about the opportunity within the business, she was naturally excited, but also a little daunted. I was thrilled to encourage her that God, who has turned your life the right way round, will not let you down now. It's time for you to leave our nest. You're ready to fly. It's been an extraordinary privilege and an honour to walk alongside Jasmine and see her story unfold in ways I couldn't have imagined. God's ways are certainly not our ways. A few months after Jasmine left us on secondment, I took up a post in another business. I did so with our team running smoothly and our deadlines being met. I was at peace as I logged off there for the last time. Not long after, I got an email from Jasmine. She had also applied for a management post in another business, much larger global business, and she was successful. I guess you were right, she said, about me being ready to fly. I could hardly have wished for a better leaving present.